Today I'm gonna show you how to make a EBM bass or lead sound with the Blofeld. First we start with an normal initial sound. We can remove the velocity to level. I'm just not a velocity guy. Okay, so we already have the first oscillator. We just add a second oscillator with sawtooth, but an octave lower, so that we get a lot of overtones. And we need a bit of detune. Well, that's already it. We just need a bit of unison, around 6 voices. And a detune of 25. Well, this sounds already fat. So we just need some smaller adjustments. Because we want a bass sound, we need a filter. I use the 24 dB low pass filter, but you can also try the PPG low pass filter. So we have a cutoff of 44, just a little bit of resonance to make the sound a bit sweeter. So you hear that we don't hear anything. But now, with a bit of filter envelope, you get something similar to a bass sound. In this case, you get a better effect with a key track. And here's the trick. You can use the filter drive model tube and set an amount of around 20 to make the sound a lot more louder. Yeah. Okay, that's quite nice. Some adjustments for the filter envelope. 63 is okay, and a release of 45. And the amp envelope, no sustain for better control. And a release of 61. What you hear is not a audio clipping, but the distortion of the filter. Okay. And now another trick. You remember that we used the unison? So you can route every unison voice to a different panorama setting with the modulation matrix. And now you get this thick EBM type sound. And as a second modulation, you can route the LFO1 to the mod wheel and modulate the pitch to get a bit of vibrato. Not too much, just a little bit to play around. So this is the sound without vibrato. And the sound with vibrato. Okay. And now the effects. For effect 1, we can prepare an overdrive. And we can play around with the effects to make the sound more vivid. We need a rather higher drive value, and we use the pickup 2 drive model, which is very nice to get a real thick and hard distortion to destroy the whole sound. We need to raise the volume a bit with the post gain. Okay, and for effect 2, I use a clocked delay with a value of 30 in the mix. For the length, we choose the 1/4 dot and a spreading of 45. You can play a bit with the spreading value and try similar values together with a sequencer or the inbuilt arpeggiator, and by playing with different values you get similar results like a swing. So just try some values and find a good one. A little bit less feedback. Okay. Now we have this sound. We can add some arpeggiator with a clock of 1/16, 110 BPM, which is quite nice for EBM type music, I think. And you can choose some nice pattern. I use the pattern 6. Okay, that's it. Let's try it. The mod wheel. Pitch wheel. Drive. So with lower values you get just a little bit of drive. Which is quite nice because you add just a little bit of thickness to the sound. Or you can choose a really hard drive with a value of about 30 to 40. Or you can destroy the whole sound. And if you want to make a lead sound out of this sound, you can modify the values for the filter envelope, making them larger, the decay and the release. And you can play with the cutoff, and I recommend to lower the resonance in this case. So again, the arpeggiator, and now playing with the filter cutoff. Okay, that's it. So this was my first patch creating video with spoken explanations. Tell me what you think about it. Should I continue in this way, or should I do rather like the older videos, just patch creating and no additional explanations and no comments? So tell me what you think about it. Thanks for watching this video, and well, have a nice day.